I bet that you aren't even aware of half, yes, 50% of what you're saying when words come out of your mouth. You might think you understand what the word context means, but you're about to find out how much of an effect it actually has on you and those around you when you speak. When you're claiming someone is good at something or something is good, you're also making a claim that the adverse is bad. Now, intuitively, I'm sure this makes sense and you might have even pondered on this before, but really think about how much of an effect this might have on the personal view you have of yourself, even if it's directed towards somebody else. Can we all agree that setting a unreachable expectation can only lead to a personal view of failure when the time comes to fulfill it? Don't get me wrong, it's not bad in the slightest to think highly of yourself, especially if you're capable. But there is a clear-cut difference between cockiness and confidence. One explains what you're capable of, and the other is a persuasion tactic to convince other people of what you're not. In other words, cockiness is convincing and confidence is capability. Now, when you're saying things about other people, you're not only making a claim about them, but you're also making a claim to what your own personal view of the situation or topic is. Hence, you're also making a claim of what your standard is for capability in that particular subject. This standard is drawn from your own personal memory and prior experience leading up to this point, which obviously is subject to change depending on the future experiences you may have. Here's an example. Claiming someone is bad at public speaking, the unseen context in this scenario exists in your testimony of witnessing what you deem to be good. At this point, you've set a personal bar or a standard expectation, whatever you want to call it, for both others and yourself moving forward. In turn, this expectation will now follow you into the future, unforeseen future, I might add, or at least until you reset the bar through the same means in the opposing direction. This is where the phrase reading between the lines comes into play. This is what it really truly means. It has everything to do with context. That's what the phrase means. This is how a stubborn or prideful approach with any particular opinion can really eat away at your character without you even realizing it. So be careful when you talk down on someone's appearance, skill, demeanor, attitude, talent, or likewise. Because if you can't hold a candle to what they're capable of at the moment, you never will be, should you continue moving forward with this opinion. Leave a like if you learned something, follow for more, and share if you think this might be a useful take to those important to you. Feel free to ask a question if you're curious about anything that I didn't cover. Peace.